Down for a number 5 spot. The Demolition Man slams it home. Raise the roof.
Villanueva trying to create. Nice look inside to Danny I, who stuck it down with authority.
Raise the roof.
Scoring in at number 4. San Miguel executes, finding Jay Wash with this throwdown.
Here's Yo. Hand off. Washington ties the game. Well, San Miguel getting better flow in their offense because they've been attacking and kicking out. Joseph Yo, one of those main guys that has been willing to go to the paint and attack that defense of Alaska.
Jamming at number 3, Cyrus Baguio dishes out an alley-oop pass to Simpson.
Tabla na naman tayo at 56 all. Alley-oop, Simpson. Boy, the imports are really going at it, Jason. Second time around, Diamond Simpson has used that backdoor play. Jay Washington.
Entering at number 2, San Miguel's offense starring Gabe Freeman's putback slam.
Yesterday, if you can call it that. Oh! Freeman just jamming that in. Talagang making up for lost time, no?
And our number 1 finals play for this week, Diamond Simpson throws it down in your face.
Simpson.
Wow, that's what you call a station. Grabe. Gabe Freeman was digging from the top. Jay Washington helped from the baseline.
That's it, folks. Till next week for weekly top 10 plays.
But all of that and then some. We got 2 more quarters of highlight quality action for all of you. The question is, will the San Miguel Bearmen survive, or will the Alaska Aces get the balloon and the confetti to drop at the end of this game? All the action and the drama right here on Solar TV. Back with us here at the Big Dome for the second half of action, Coach Gia Bonilla will need to tell us what they need to do here in the second quarter, because no lead is ever safe, especially in the finals.
Definitely, Patricia. I think we have so much respect to the Alaska system. That's why, well, in the first half, I think we appreciate the intensity that we have. We are aggressive, we are intense, we are hustling. We got to do the same thing in the second half.
All right, appreciate that. Thanks, Coach.
Well, a lot of pressure is on the shoulders of head coach Gia Bonilla. He's calling the shots for the San Miguel Bearmen here in a must-win game number 5. Muli po, magandang gabi sa kanilang lahat. Nico Alili kasama El Ticaro, Senor Ginito Henson, and point guard par excellence, Ronnie Maxano. And Nico, so far so good here for San Miguel. It's been high scoring, and that's why San Miguel likes it. If you take a look at our team slips, staying alive for San Miguel, it's 3 check marks. Mental toughness, they've got less turnovers than Alaska. Watching the fouls, they send Alaska to the line for only 5 free throws. And they've been able to cramp Alaska's pace by holding Alaska down to just 43% field goal shooting. We'll look at the Alaska side of things in a moment here. Simulada po ang second half, and here it is. Well, for Alaska, it's 1 check mark and 2 X marks. They haven't been able to dictate the matchups to create the mismatch. I mean, the Vance has been a stellar performer in offense for Alaska, so far only 2 points, and for the share just 3. Perimeter coverage and transition defense, that's a check mark. And locals deciding the outcome. Look at the big difference between how San Miguel's locals are scoring as against how Alaska's locals are scoring.
You have to recall the fiery start by San Miguel here in this ball game, courtesy of Don Antiveros. But here in the third, Alaska coming out with a lot of urgency, scoring the first 4 points, courtesy of Cyrus Baguio and L.A. Tenorio.
Si Gabe Freeman, wala pa rin field goal.
0 of 6.
Pero lamang pa rin ang San Miguel in the early parts of the third. Here's the Vance trying to jumpstart his offense here in the third quarter. And Joe the Vance with the miss.
I think Jay Washington is doing a good job of holding down Joe Devance's offense. And that's key. That's very big.
The foul given up by Don Tiveros.
You have a sense of urgency shown here by Alaska. L.A. Tenorio pushing the pace in every opportunity. Transition defense of San Miguel has to set in. Simpson running the floor. It's difficult to stop this big a guy when it's 2 steps ahead of you.
For more on the Aces, let's go to Magu Marjan.
Miko, assistant coach Luigi Trillo believes that Diamond Simpson is becoming a black hole on offense. While they are crediting the excellent defense of the San Miguel Beermen, they reminded the Aces to share the ball more to get better looks, but also to be crisp to stay away from turnovers. Miko?
Salamat Magu, back to action on the floor. Miranda will lose that ball. Here's Baguio in motion. Baguio on the move. Baguio all the way. No go Miguel. Pero there was a foul much earlier.
Turnover count for San Miguel in the first half was extremely low. But here in the third, because of Alaska's more aggressive defense, they forced 2 quick turnovers and once again intended to push the pace and score on the break.
Here's De La Cruz. Fouls against Nenok Miranda's second personal. Baguio, Tenorio, baseline runners. Overshoots, Diamond Simpson with an easy putback. The Aces are within 4 points.
And that's too easy for Diamond Simpson to get the rebound from the weak side and putting it back in without any contest on the part of San Miguel.
Back in a moment. Back with us. Inside the big dome is Tenorio. This is the jumper. Here's Washington. It's a 4-point game. Para San Miguel and the fight bounce pass. Intercepted by Cyrus Baguio. We run for the other end. Baguio has the ball for the Aces. Here's De La Cruz with a fake. Off the glass, no goal. Tip in for Diamond Simpson.
Turnovers against San Miguel and turnover points for Alaska. And this has got to hurt more because this has come after the timeout by Coach Gia Vanilla.
What a run being engineered by Alaska. San Miguel has not scored in the second half. And you've got Diamond Simpson going to town here for the Aces. And Gabe Freeman wants to be more aggressive. He wants to score some points. Has not scored a single field goal in this game.
Well, the locals have carried Gabe Freeman all throughout the first half. But here in the third, with Alaska firing the initial surge in this particular quarter, Gabe Freeman has to be more assertive offensively. Sinabi niya kanina sa interview kay Pat na ang kanyang decision ngayon ay talagang kumayod sa depensa, but they need this offense as well here in the third.
Well, si Simpson kumakayod din para sa kampo ng Alaska with that Yakult slam dunk. Now, Gabe Freeman has 9 points, all on free throws para sa San Miguel. He has no field goal conversions whatsoever in this game. Apat, ang kamando ng San Miguel, 52-48. Under 8 minutes to go in the third. And here's Baguio falling away. Can't get the bounce. One more rebound for Freeman.
And that's a good matchup that San Miguel has now with Arwin Santos. Long arms against Cyrus Baguio. And Jay Washington, again, very aggressive going to the hole. San Miguel attacking the interior defense. And earlier, we mentioned something about Diamond Simpson and a certain DL who's na pinapatayan siya and then cheering for him. We've gotten a lot of texts asking kung sino kayong DL. Ito lang masasabi natin. Hindi po si Dwight Lago at hindi si Denver Lopez.
Oh?
So kailan mo, until when will you hold the suspense? I mean, kailan natin i-reveal yung identity?
Lalabas yun sa entertainment pages, hindi sa sports pages.
Hindi sa column mo.
Pwede bang paki-Bluetooth na lang?
Kung kailan may dahilan ako para basahin ang column mo, hindi mo isusulat. 7 and out remaining in the third. And here's Devance. Simpson, no! And here's De La Cruz, a relentless effort by the Aces.
Crushing the offensive rebounding glass. And the nice thing about Alaska right now, sinabi kanina ni Coach Luigi, naging black hole si Diamond Simpson nung first half. Now he's playing off the ball and he's scoring better here against San Miguel's defense.
Here's Freeman. Freeman inside. Freeman still with no field goal conversions in this game. And here's Baguio on the move. Baguio on the run. Baguio no go, and he is fouled.
Alaska's picked up the pace here definitely in the third. Any defensive stop, every turnover forced has been running time here for Alaska, and as a result, their field goal clip has definitely increased to not just higher. Tempo now in favor of Alaska. San Miguel's lead slides to 3.
You know, you're thinking if you're Alaska, you don't have the advantage of depth against San Miguel. You probably don't want to go in a up and down sort of game because kulang ka sa tao. But you know, you're in a situation where you can seal the deal. You can win the championship here. You forget about your bench. You forget about depth. You're going to go with your key players, and if it means that you have to play full throttle for 48 minutes, that's what you need to do.
Well, Nick Benisi getting impact minutes here in the finals, getting his second three-point basket of the game.
That's an important basket for San Miguel. Alaska threatening to get the driver's seat here in the midpoint of the third. Nick Benisi is a veteran. Nick Benisi has been a winner all throughout his many years here in the PBA.
Here's the Vance, Baguio. It's a 4-point game in favor of San Miguel. And Simpson comes up short. Freeman, out of control. Out of bounds.
Another turnover here against San Miguel.
Gabe Freeman not allowing LA Tenorio to touch that ball. Eto, you watch it here.
That's where the trouble started.
Nakita mo yung transition defense ng Alaska.
Mabilis.
Nakatalikod si Diamond Simpson pero naka-rest back tatlo agad.
And that's what made Gabe Freeman change his dribble. And you saw his eyes.
Cyrus Baguio makes it a 1-point game, 56-55. We're under 6 minutes to go in the third. Here's Arvin Santos flipping it in.
That's a difficult shot. Diamond Simpson not contesting, saving his foul.
And you take a look at this lineup on the floor for San Miguel. What a huge lineup they have with Arvin Santos playing the two spot. But that's because they weren't able to control the boards. But it's not happening. Nakakuha na naman ang offensive rebound ng Alaska despite the fact that San Miguel has Benisi, Gabe Freeman, Jay Washington, and Arvin Santos playing at the same time.
The foul is against Arvin Santos, his second personal. Yan ang pang-apat na team foul. Laban si San Miguel, and it will send Diamond Simpson to the line.
Alaska only scored 18 points in the second quarter. As a result, they went into the third with an 11-point deficit. But here, with still a lot of time left here in the third, 18 na ang production dito ng Alaska.
Nevertheless, San Miguel stubbornly holding on to that 2-point lead. 58-56. Kabagbot on the right side. Arvin Santos posting up Cyrus Baguio. 6 to shoot for San Miguel. Santos turns around, a tough shot.
Whoa, what a shot. That's a 180-degree turn. And he made that shot against Cyrus Baguio. Well, he has a height advantage. He can shoot over Cyrus Baguio all night long.
And it's back to a 4-point lead para sa San Miguel. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Simpson. Inside the Vance.
We talk about patience and once again personal movement. It's not just about reversing the basketball but making the play happen to score.
Well, nagkaloko-loko yun yung depensa ng San Miguel because all of a sudden it was Nick Benisi who was guarding Joe Devance, and it should have been Jay Washington on the switch.
Here's Washington, and he connects.
Got it back.
Washington now with 14 points to lead the way for the Beermen. Aces down by 4 points. Shot clock down to 9. And Tenorio finds the Vance. The Vance fakes, fires, fouled, and he'll take 2.
Alaska is not setting for the 3-point shot. Every time San Miguel closes out on its defense, they are attacking, countering with a dribble drive or a dribble penetration. And as a result, scoring has been better here in the third for Alaska.
Here's a power move brought to you by Third Race Moving Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamada featuring Arvin Santos, Pajolins. And nagulat si Diamond Simpson.
Yes.
Ano yan?
Pwede.
Mahirap tabirin yun. He has made 2 tough shots in this quarter. That's Arvin Santos.
Now, meantime, Joe Devance makes it a 2-point game in favor of San Miguel. And here's Washington. Up and under! Oh! He still found the way!
4 double-double so far here in the final series. Only 5 points in the previous game. But here today, top scoring for San Miguel once again. And he is one barometer for San Miguel. Every time he plays well, more often than not, San Miguel escapes to the win.
You know, the matchup to watch in this quarter is Jay Washington versus Joe Devance.
Rebound Simpson. Bagong shot clock para sa Alaska. They're down by 4 points. 3:20 remaining in the third. Tenorio over to Tony De La Cruz.
Anytime you can turn the corner against the pick and roll defense, this is the defense that was doing a good job, trapping or showing hard. Tenorio, one of the best in running that pick and roll attack for Alaska.